Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of Lights, Camera, Pop. I'm Rich.
Mike.
I was going to say, did I lose you?
No, I'm dealing with this cat, and it's just creeping me out.
Oh,
So
you
I
said,
apologize. So if you hear in the background like some like weird like cat noises, it's my cat, and it's you know
mm-hmm. I get that. I'm not a very big cat person. I never have been. We've had cats, but I've personally just never been a big cat person.
no, I like cats. Like don't get me wrong, I do. I like cats, but this cat just freaks me out, and when right now it's in heat, so it's just creeping me out.
Even more so,
And
right?
normally I record in the living room, but uh today I'm got kicked into the bedroom because we have people here, and I came in here to for a little fortress of solitude, and then the cat came out of the
Oh,
closet and was just like tonight you
is it a male
so
cat? Is it a male
well
cat?
no, it's a female, so that's
Oh,
9,000 times worse.
yeah. Ooh, yeah, awful. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Sorry to
okay.
hear that you're going through it. Everybody, I
Yeah,
want to apologize. This episode is coming at you pretty late and against what we had talked about the last episode. We were supposed to have a guest. Due to some unforeseen circumstances on my end, we had to we're going to be rescheduling with her. Um, but yeah, so as I stated before, I was flying down to Florida with my daughter on Sunday, and that was an adventure.
I can just
Uh,
imagine. I mean, like, tell the world what you did.
okay, so basically, we got on a plane, and yeah, we sat there, and we sat there some more. So, well, no, I'll start from the beginning. Got up, did our little morning routine, drank some coffee, got dressed, loaded the car with luggage. I'm not taking any luggage. I'm just, sorry, I don't know why I sound like I'm gurgling, uh, choking on my own saliva. Um, so we do the whole loading thing, drive, stop at McDonald's, get some breakfast sandwiches, and off to the airport. Go to the airport, go through security. It's already starting to snow a little bit, and it's just like, oh shit, here we go. So go through security. Now we're waiting there. The flight is scheduled to leave at 11 o'clock. Uh, we board the plane. We're ready. We kind of move over to the de-icing area. We're being de-iced, okay? And the as we're being de-iced, the captain comes on and says, "Hey, folks, just want to let you know while we're de-icing, we're rebooting our computer systems. Um, it won't take but a few minutes. It's basically like rebooting your computer at home." Cool. Okay, I'm okay with that. Then 20 minutes goes by, 25 minutes goes by, almost 30 minutes goes by, and then all of a sudden, captain comes back on and says, "Bad news, folks. We got to pull back over to the gate. Our systems aren't rebooting, and we're gonna have to have maintenance come look at it."
Oh my
First of all,
god.
like anybody wants to hear broken plane in the middle of a snowstorm. It's like, okay, cool. All right, so that's fine. Call my wife while we're sitting there because my daughter has this app on her phone that my other daughter, my oldest daughter, she has this app on her phone that she will sit there and like she'll look at a plane in the sky. And she'll be like, oh, she'll look at her phone. Oh, that one just left Jacksonville and now it's on its way to New Orleans or something like that. Like she could tell you everything about what type of plane it is, how many seats are in it, blah, blah, blah. It's crazy.
Yeah,
So,
my father-in-law does the same thing.
okay.
Every time I fly somewhere, he tracks me. He's like, or he'll call like my wife and be like, "Oh, Mike's over, blah blah blah, right now." It's hysterical.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I don't want
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't want Katie to get like worried that like she's like looking at the plane and saying that why didn't you take off? So I call, and she's like, is everything okay? I said, yeah. I said, we're having a little technical issues. Where I told her the whole story about the maintenance and system reboot and everything. Mind you, already that according to the app, it says we're over Virginia at this point.
Holy shit.
So, and then we're just sitting there like, no, we're not over Virginia. I can assure you, we're still here at the airport. And as we're talking, she goes onto her phone and starts Googling airplane system reboot.
Oh God.
It's like it's like WebMDing yourself if you have a pimple or a hangnail.
Right.
You don't want to do that because then you go under all these issues of saying, "Hey, you're dying." So,
Hey, the wing's gonna fall off.
right? So, yeah, and that's what she said. She's like, "Well, it looks says here that it can end an engine failure and stuff like that." I'm like, "Why are you doing this? Stop it." Okay, so like now we're about an hour into we don't leave until about quarter afternoon, about noon 30 we finally leave. So now we're like an hour into, and it was already a rocky flight on the way down. Even getting into Jacksonville, it was a little gusty down there, so I was like, okay, cool. So we land. Now let me back up too. You already know that I am getting off of this plane, getting on another plane, and coming back home. So I had this big half-hour time frame
Okay.
to get to my next plane. So we're on our way. Like before we even pull off, I go up to the lady on the plane, the stewardess, the flight attendant, if you will, and I said, "Excuse me, I just want to let you know I have a connecting flight that I'm worried that all of this delay here is going to cause me to miss my flight back home." She looks at my boarding pass and everything, and she's, "Oh no, don't worry, you're going to be on the same plane coming back." Yay! So okay, I mean, granted, we're fine, but like I said, we're clear to take off now. And my thought process is the maintenance, the airlines, they're not going to send the plane up if they think that there's going to be anything wrong with it.
No.
So
they
once
won't.
that everything gets squared away, it's like, okay, cool. Now we just got to let our faith and trust in what they've done. So we're in the air, rocky, blah blah blah. Get to the airport in Jacksonville, get off, look at the lady on the the lady at the gate, and I said, "Ma'am, I just want to let you know that like I just got off this flight, and I said all I was doing was just coming here, dropping my daughter off, and I'm getting back on, flying back home. Do I need to go back through security or anything?" She said, "No, just hang right here." It's like, cool, okay. So
Oh.
I will say, from Jacksonville back to Pittsburgh was a lot smoother. Was a
Oh,
lot
that's good.
smoother. However, when I got on the plane, there was somebody in my seat that was next to a window. Great. So I was like, okay, you're in my seat. Can you get out? So they get out. I get in the seat. There is a guy in the middle. It's already a full, like a 99% at capacity plane. So there's really not much room to like jump around of different seats. So like my
Right.
whole row was filled. And there was a lady on the end by the aisle. There was me next to the window. Then the guy in the middle was as wide as me, shoulder wise, in the middle. And
Oh,
so
good
it
Lord.
was the most uncomfortable, yet smooth, but most uncomfortable flight home. I was like cockeyed, like a little cattywampus sitting there. Fortunately, like my elbows are almost touching, which is almost difficult because I'm a little, got a little bit of a weight problem. But so I'm sitting there just like watching my phone because I was watching Empire Strikes Back, so on the way back, and of course, as I'm flying through the air, though, what does the guy sitting in the middle look over and see? all the X-wings getting shot down and flying. It's like, okay, maybe I
Perfect.
shouldn't. What's that?
That's perfect.
Oh dear lord! But yeah, so then we get back to the Pittsburgh, and as we're descending, it happened again. Vroom, and the turbine just kicked back in, shot us right back up right before landing. I'm going, oh shit, here we go again. And here the captain comes on. So sorry, folks, we gotta circle back around. We'll be on the ground in about 5 minutes. Um, we just had some traffic on the runway. It's like, huh, okay, good. So landed. Finally, I get home. I had Raising Canes for the first time in Bridgeville. Stopped at Raising Canes on the way home, and they're really good. I like them. They're not
Oh, I
Popeye.
love Raising
They're
Cane's.
not Popeyes good. I like Popeyes a lot better, but they have some banging ass garlic bread. Anyway,
Yeah.
so it was about 8:30 by the time it hit me. My wife asked me earlier. She said, "Yeah, you feeling jet lagged yet?" Nope, not at all. I feel great. 8:30. It felt like I was on the Pirates of the Caribbean. Like my body was swaying, and I felt so ridiculously dizzy. It was not cool. And I
Got
crashed
smashed.
hard that night. I crashed hard that night. But yeah, so
Well,
that was my fun Sunday. I'm not an airplane person. I mean, I'll do it if I necessarily have to, but yeah, I'm not really much of an airplane person.
me and my buddy Dave were flying back from. We were in Oklahoma City together, so we're in Oklahoma. We're flying back to Pittsburgh, and there's no straight shot. Okay, so when we were looking for our tickets, we either had to go to Atlanta or Chicago. So we looked, and the Atlanta layover was like 9 hours. I'm like, no. He's just like, yeah, fuck that. So um, we did Chicago. Chicago had like a 2.5, 3 hour layover in Chicago. So getting the airplane in Tulsa, fly from Tulsa to Oklahoma, from Tulsa to Chicago, which was like, I don't know, 45 minutes. I swear, it felt like we were sitting on the plane longer than we were in the air. So land, and then we're in the airport there in Chicago, and we're just kind of chilling, grab some food, just sticking around until we had to get on our second flight to come back home.
Yeah.
So he and I, now I'm in the middle seat, okay. So it was like Dave was the aisle, me in the middle, and there was like some stranger on the left of me when we're flying back. So I pulled my phone out, and I had some stuff downloaded into it, and Dave's like, he's like, oh, so what are you gonna watch? Now, mind you, the person next to me is like reading a book, and I was like, the only acceptable movie to watch while flying. He's like, what's that? I was like, Alive.
Oh my god.
And the guy next to me literally was like reading the book. He like closed the book and like slowly did that like look over to the right at me, and he was just like, Alive. I'm like, it's the happy-go-lucky romp of the air.
Oh, that's so funny.
And he just looked at me like him and Dave are dying laughing. He's like, "Are you seriously gonna watch Alive?" I'm like, "It's either that or Airplane." And he's are like, "Well, Airplane." I'm like, "Yeah, but Airplane's such a drag." I was like, "Alive has such a happy." And he's now everyone's just kind of laughing, and the stewardess is like, "Are you really gonna watch Alive?" Because she's like handing me a Coke when I said it. I was like, "Yep."
Oh, of course. That's so funny. I
So yeah, on the way back, me and Dave, because I gave Dave my one earbud, and he had the other earbud. I just stuck it in the middle, and he and I watched Alive on the flight back.
that is absolutely hilarious.
And Dave's like, I don't, and Dave didn't even know what the movie was. Okay, and then so then I watch. He's just like, you are one evil son of a bitch.
That is so funny.
So
Uh
then for the rest of the our tenure at work, our the joke between he and I was like, please don't eat my sea star.
oh
Now every once in a while I'll get a text, like a random text at like 4 in the morning, and it's just him saying, "Please don't eat my sister."
Oh, geez, whiz.
Yeah,
That's great.
gotta love dark humor.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
dark humor's like food. Not everybody gets it.
Right. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so that was definitely a Sunday, to say the least. Um, so yeah, that's kind of why we've been. This is taking so long to get out, and between going back to work and having some things on Wednesday. Yeah, so here we are. We're here. Yay.
Yeah, we're getting to you. We promise, even if we miss a week, we will give you 2 episodes. Our goal is to always have the correct number of episodes out, no matter what.
Yes. And
That's
I,
our
I,
goal.
I do. I've told you from time to time again that like I'm gonna have an announcement. It's coming.
Right.
It's coming. Like I'm virtually ready to make it, but I'm just not ready to make it yet. It's gonna happen though. But the House of
And
Mouse Musings.
we all know that I am doing the other podcast at some point in time. The only reason why I sort of like I said it was going to be sometime this year, like early this year. So technically, I'm still on schedule. But I just have a lot going on in my personal life as well, as you guys all know.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why that's kind of not on hold or a hiatus, just kind of on the back burner. It's simmering. It's going to happen. It's just a little. It's just taking a little bit longer than I expected. Okay, sorry
And
about that.
that's okay. But and my second podcast, the House of Mouse Musings, the Disney show, it's gonna be coming very soon. Just been procrastinating just a little bit, but there's a reason why I've been procrastinating.
And it's a good reason too, guys.
Yes.
You're all gonna love this. Trust
Woohoo!
me.
Yeah, I think
We
so too.
try to if we push along something, it's not because we're dragging our feet. It's because we want it to be perfect.
Yes. So I want you to talk about something that you watched here soon. But I have to say two things that I watched. I've been doing
Okay.
being that the new comic Gargoyles versus Darkwing Duck came out this week, I believe.
Okay.
I think it came. When's the new release comic day?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Tuesdays
Okay.
and Wednesdays.
So yeah,
Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
it came according to Google. It came out yesterday, the 14th.
Okay.
So due to its release, I really haven't watched. Gargoyles was a show that I never really watched when it was airing. So I went back and I'm doing a rewatch. I'm on like episode 8 now. Excuse me. I'm on episode 8 now. And it's so weird because I don't know if like I would have picked up on this back in the day, but watching it now, okay, Goliath is the main gargoyle, and then there's a human detective. And she's like the main character. She's like their friend. She helps them out. They help her out.
Yeah, I've
And-
never seen the show. I've never watched one episode.
Okay. It's really good. I really enjoy it. Keith David, or is it David Keith? I can't remember which one. I got to look it up. But he was the guy in Men at Work with Emilio Estevez and Charlie
Emilio
Sheen.
Estevez?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I remember that movie.
Yeah, Keith David.
The Garbage Man movie.
Yes, Keith David. So he was in it. He's Goliath. So I don't know if it was how the show was written, or if it was how the voice actors made their voices, or how they perceived the script. Because in the first few episodes of the interactions between Goliath and the detective lady, there is like such a weird like interspecies erotica thing going on.
Ooh, that's weird.
Yeah. It's just like, it almost seems like she's like turned on by him a bit. And he's just like, you're a human. I find you interesting. Like, I don't know if that's just like how it was written or if it's just how they chose to do their dialogue. But it's very weird. It doesn't take away from the show, but it was something worth mentioning. And like I said, the show is really good. The show is really good. I can't wait to get further into it and pick up the Gargoyles and Darkwing Duck, because why not put those two together?
When I hit the next when I go to the comic book shop, if they have it, I'll grab it for you just to make sure
Yeah,
that you definitely get it.
I'm excited to check that out. But something else that I've been wanting to watch for the longest time, and I'll explain the reason why I signed up for YouTube TV. I signed up for I signed up for YouTube TV for the free trial
Okay.
because I wanted to take a chance and watch the Pittsburgh Steelers. I was like, you know what? I'm not a sports guy, and I'm just kind of curious. Let's see what it's like. I don't know if it was just the that moment that maybe it's me, maybe I'm the bad luck. So I apologize, guys, for what happened. But yeah, they lost, and so anywho, while I have YouTube TV and I was like, you know what, shit, if it's a free trial, I'm going with all the options. You know, I got MGM Plus and AMC Plus and all that fun stuff. So a movie that like came up on my TikToks and Reels, just little clips and scenes, made me really want to watch this movie so bad. And it's called A Bronx Tale.
Oh,
And
I know that movie. Yeah.
Robert De Niro, and it's even
Yeah.
directed by Robert De Niro.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's no, I don't. I've seen it years ago, and I don't really like. It's been a long time, but yeah, it's a really good movie.
And what's really nice about it, like it kind of gives a different look of different perspectives, because you have Collegio, or C, and his dad is Robert De Niro, so he's trying to raise him the right way, you know, not to get your hands dirty, not bloody, work for a living. It's better to be loved and not feared, and this and that, you
Not
know.
feared.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but then you have Sonny. Now he treats him just as well as his dad, maybe a little better, but there's still not a lot of trust there. But he still treats him like his own son, and he teaches him more of the street ways.
Right.
And which they even make the comment in there that Sonny said that I'll be extra smart because I learned from school and I learned the street, so I'll be double smart when it comes to these things. And so you get two different types of father figures. Now, whether or not either one is right or wrong, you know, it's like you kind of have to be the find your own moral compass, I guess, if you will, with it. And
That's a good way to put it.
yeah, and it's such a good movie. But I did when it ended. I watched it with my son, and he looked. He was like, "That's it. That's how it ended." It's like I thought it was a good ending because, and then kind of went on to what I was talking about, and he kind of understood what I was saying. But yeah, I mean, such a good movie, Bronx Tale. If you haven't seen it, you got to check out this. You had watched something that you sent me a trailer for. It is absolutely hilarious. Uh, Tell me about the movie that you watched.
Okay. Now, my daughter came up to me probably a year ago. This is when I first saw. This is when I first saw this movie, and she's like, "Dad, I got a movie for you, and we're gonna watch it tonight." And if you've listened to the show, you know my daughter is a movie buff like Rich and I. So I was like, all right, Abe, what's this movie that you want me to see? And she's like, it has a weird name. I was like, what's that? She's like, Bottoms. And I was like, whoa.
I ain't gonna lie.
So,
When you texted me and you said, "Hey, I got this movie to check out, Bottoms," I'm like, I looked at it like, I don't have that kind of subscription.
right? I'm just like, I was like, this is really gonna throw my algorithms
Yeah, I
off.
may need your login for this.
So I was like, all right. So she throws it on, and it turned out to be probably one of my new favorite movies. if you've never seen Bottoms, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a synopsis for it real quick. It's about two high school girls who happen to be lesbians, and they go to this insane high school, and they're both in love with two different cheerleaders that are that are in the movie, and they have this big rivalry with the football team, and the high school has another big rivalry with an opposing high school team, and it's just very weird. But the girls decide to start their own fight club, and it is hysterical. And the movie's like very dystopian too. It's like when you watch it, like because you can't really figure out like what year it's supposed to be. Okay, um, there's no parents. Like none of these kids have parents. When you do see the parents of the one girl, she's sleeping with a high school kid. Um, like all the teachers are in it are just whack jobs. Like but it's so damn good. It is the funniest thing you've ever seen. Like every time I watch it, I catch more and more and more crazy comments and weird stuff in the background. It's just fantastic. You have I'm assuming you still haven't watched it
I
yet.
have not watched it yet.
Man, I'm dead serious, Rich. Once you watch this movie, you're gonna die. Like one of the funniest lines in it, though. I'm not lines, just the whole movie's just chock full of great lines. But they're sitting in in their class.
Okay, so I do want to say, I'll
Uh-huh.
point this out to listeners. What Mike is about to tell you, just go watch the trailer, because this line that he's about to say, I believe, is at the very beginning of the trailer, and I was like,
The,
"Oh, I'm listening."
yeah, like in the very so the girls are sitting in class and they're talking to this girl. There's these two girls, and then all of a sudden you hear an announcement comes over the loudspeaker, and it just goes, "Will the two talentless, ugly lesbians please report to the principal's office?" And you're just like, and then the two girls look at him. She goes, "I think they mean you." And then so then they go to the principal's office, and they're sitting at the principal's at the desk of the principal, and the two of them are having this three of them, I should say, are having this argument. And some of the lines in that argument are just beautiful. Like the one line she goes, "Well, maybe I should just go and buy a damn gun," like out of nowhere. She like says, and like the principal's like, he's like, "I just can't wait till you're out of my hair and run and and munching rugs at Wesleyan University." And I'm just like, oh my god, like it's so funny.
That is
And like
wild.
they truly like they worship the high school football team, especially the 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 uh the quarterback, and he's just an idiot. Like one of the lines in there too is like his girlfriend comes up to him at the table during lunch. And now mind you, whenever you see the football team when they're at lunch, it looks exactly like the Last Supper is how they're all seated. Like the quarterback's in the middle, and there's like all the other people like fawning over him and stuff like that. It's just genius. And then behind it, there's a 16 chapel painting of like the football team. It's just so good. It's everything. You just have to pay attention. But like his girlfriend comes up to him, and she's like, "Are you cheating on me?" Because she found out that he was sleeping with one of the girls. With one of the girls' moms. He's like, "No, I'm not cheating on you." She's like, "Well, you cheated on me before with my sister." He's like, "Yeah, once." He's like, "I'm not doing it again. That was only 4 times. I mean, once." He's like, "With your sister." And, like, and then like, he's like, and his girlfriend's like, well, Bessie said that she saw you with with her mom. She's like, I was not with her mom. And she's there like, I saw you. He's like, screw you, bitch. I just fucked your mom. It's just, like I said, it's so wrong, but you'll die laughing the whole time. And when you're watching it, it's just like, I'm just like, wow. And just how the teachers talk, it's just it's fantastic. It's so well written. It's very well shot. Everything about it, it's over the top yet subtle at the same time. Dude, trust me, when we're done here, just put it on and just be like, and be amazed.
That's
From the beginning to the end is just great. And like when you're one more thing, like I'm not gonna spoil anything, but at one point in time, one of the girls uses a football player as a weapon. The entire football player, his body is used as a weapon, and it's just great. Like, I'm serious, it's just great. There's explosives. It's just, oh my god, yeah. The movie, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 9.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's how much I freaking love this movie. Like, I really do. And it's like, it's just so funny. And if you watch, oh, what the hell's it? The Bear.
Okay, yeah.
You know the one, I forget what her name is. Like, she has like a really odd like real name. The one black girl that's on there, the one head chef.
Okay, I know who you're talking about.
She's a main character in this movie. She's
Okay.
one of the main characters.
Ah, okay.
In fact, I want to say this might be like her. That may be her like her biggest break before The Bear. Like, I think that was like her like where she like really got noticed. She may have been in some other things, but I think this is like the first time she was like a full star.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
trust me, when you watch it, you'll understand why she's a great actress. And everything about this movie is just freaking funny. Everything, like from start to finish. All right, end rant.
And rant. I love it. That's so good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I think
Yeah,
it
you're gonna
sounds
love it.
amazing. Um, so off to movies we watched and movies we're not gonna watch. This is gonna be chalked up to movies nobody asked for, but we're getting anyway. We are getting a remake of The Burbs. It is a TV series. And I think Corey Feldman summed it up best when a reporter asked him, "Hey, what do you think about the remake of The Burbs?" And he said, "I don't."
I,
I don't even know what to say. It's starring Kiki Palmer. I'm not a fan of hers. Uh, I don't know. Like, I don't think this is a movie that they should have redid. But
no.
who am I? I mean, but again, I don't think anybody was really saying, you know, a movie we need to remake or we need to make into a TV series. Like, I would have rather them made, if they're going to remake any Tom Hanks movie from that era, remake The Money Pit. That would have been a
Oh
funny ass
yeah.
movie to remake.
Or Joe versus the volcano.
Oh, right. Volunteers.
Yeah. Oh shit! I totally forgot volunteers existed. But yeah, Money Pit. Well, you're right. You nailed it with that one. I'd like to see a retelling of the Money Pit. I think that would be a cool movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Or again, do it like how they're doing with this. Make it a TV series. I'd be cool with, but then again, I mean, it's one of those things too. Is like, how could you? I mean, of course, I mean, owning your own home is like a never-ending money pit. So,
Right.
like, really, they could make seasons after seasons of this. Yeah, why they never come up with that and we're getting this instead, I don't know. But yeah, I have
The
no
Burbs
desire
was
to
such a
check this out.
cool movie. Like the original Burbs was such a cool movie, and I'm afraid that they're just gonna screw it up.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
really do. Run to me! Run to water! When the bees are chasing I mean, like, it's such a cool movie, and then this is gonna, and then like, okay, there was another. Did you ever see High Fidelity? The movie High
with
Fidelity?
John Cusack.
Yes.
No,
No,
I know what it is. I've never
huh?
watched it though.
Oh, you gotta watch that movie. Seriously. We'll get into that in a second. But they did a remake of it too as a TV show.
Really?
And yes. And I watched it. And like, because that movie does lend itself to being a half decent TV show. It really would. Like because it's also a good book too. Like that started life as a book.
Okay.
Um but um and it like the movie's great, the book is awesome, the TV show was okay. They tried to change too much from it. Like if the movie never existed and they just made the TV show off the book, um I'd be like, okay, it's really good. But with the movie being first and the way it's shot and the way it's done and the casting of it,
Hmm.
it's hard to beat. And the TV show, I can't remember what it was on Hulu or something like that, like one of those. It lasted one season, it ended on a cliffhanger, and there's supposed to be a second season come out to it, but it never. I don't believe it's seen the light of day. I could be wrong on that, but I don't believe it's seen the light of day.
Yeah, it's like I was looking here to see where it was at. But yeah, I mean I know what the movie is, and okay, yeah, it was came out in 2020.
Yeah, it was like a while
It's
ago.
on Hulu, and has Zoe Kravitz, Jake Lacey.
Like I said, it was good. It was watchable. I did like the characters. I liked everything about it, but it just didn't have the magic that the movie had. Now, if the movie didn't exist and it was just that, I would be like, it was good. Again, not like a phenomenal movie, but it was good.
Right, right.
A TV show, but serviceable. Um, but the uh, the movie is fantastic. If you've never seen the movie, watch the movie. Trust me, Rich.
Yeah, I'm
Trust me.
gonna have to watch it.
And it has probably the greatest intro to any movie I've ever seen. With the dialogue of John Cusack when he's like, you just the movie comes on, the beginning credits come on, and you see like a record spinning, and Neil drops on it, and um the 13th floor elevators song, You're Gonna Miss Me, starts playing, which if you've never heard that song is a phenomenal song in and of
Hmm.
itself. So that song starts playing, and then John Cusack sitting there, he's like in this chair, and he's like, what came first, the music or the misery?
Such
And
a
then he's
good
like, does this whole
cast.
thing about like how like he's like, people talk about this culture of death, movies and video games and blah blah blah. He goes, but no one talks about the music. No one talks about literally listening to thousands of songs about death, heartache, loss, and rejection.
Hmm.
He's like, what came first, the music or the misery? And it's just really, now, mind you, it's longer than that, it's cooler than that, but it's so good. And like while the song's playing behind you, and like the camera like zooms in on them, and then like it like zooms out away from them, and then he goes into like the whole breakup of him and his girlfriend, and he goes into the whole you know top 5 breakups, and it's just such a cool movie. It's literally a chick flick for dudes. That's how I explain it. It is a
Okay.
chick flick for dudes. It is a reverse chick flick.
Nice. I like the sound of reverse chick flicks. We
So
need to make that a popular thing again.
yeah, I believe so. So there's your 2 movies that you have got to see, Rich. I'm dead serious. You have to see these 2. You'll watch them now and thank me later. Trust.
Sorry.
You'll love them.
Let's see here. What else did I want to bring up before? Okay, so a while back, I think we mentioned it on the show. Tim Burton was working on the Attack of the 50-Foot Woman
Yeah.
movie, and the writers of K-pop Demon Hunters are going to be writing it.
Oh,
So yeah, interesting there.
yeah.
but yeah, a couple other things too. Like you want to talk about like some crazy, like everything happened all in one day. So if you haven't heard about this, Home Alone star Daniel Stern, he was in Home Alone, Home Alone 2, Frankenweenie, Wonder Years. Yeah, he was in a lot of stuff. But he was cited for soliciting prostitution.
I read about that.
But then within minutes later, it's like almost they were sitting on this. Uh, and he's known for The West Wing, but I and you know him as Poindexter from Revenge of the Nerds.
Right?
Timothy Busfield is now facing child sex abuse charges. Like, oh
Ugh,
my god! And then what's his name? Matt Prokop, and this is another. He was a Disney star. Well, I don't want to say a star, but
yeah, he was.
he was in High School Musical 3, and he was in a movie called Geek Charming, where he was
Right.
dating co-star Sarah Hyland at the time from was she in Malcolm in the Middle?
I can't
I can't
remember.
remember what she was in. Or no, Modern Family. And they were dating. Then he, I guess, domestic violence her, whatnot. And then they split up. Never heard anything about him again till this day that he got arrested for watching some child stuff.
Right.
Like, what is
It
going
was
on?
some CP.
Yeah.
And then there was another Disney um star got fired from Disney. Did you hear about this one? Got fired from Disney because he blew the whistle on somebody that was doing CP that was working there.
See, I didn't hear that. I do
Yeah.
know that there was an actor at one time. He was working for Universal, and I guess he got in trouble. I didn't hear anything about a Disney star.
Yeah, I'm 99.9% sure it was
Hmm.
Disney. I could be wrong, but I'm 99.9% sure it was Disney.
But yeah, I just thought like we don't really consider ourselves a news site. But
No.
I wanted to mention. I thought it was kind of noteworthy. Um, I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say about it at all. Um, and then another thing that I had, which I love this guy. He's an actor. And if you don't know who Michael Rappaport is, he
I love
is.
Michael
I do
Rappaport.
like he is. Go check him out on TikTok or go check out his Facebook page. He was in Hitch. He was in. Uh, was he in American History X too? Or no.
No, not American History
Higher
X.
Learning.
Yeah, he was in Higher Learning.
Yeah.
He did that. He did a show not too long ago about a kid with uh his son had what's it called? He was on the autism spectrum, and that was a really good show. It's pretty heartwarming. It's pretty good. Um,
But yeah,
I forget the name of it now, but it was. But he was on Big Bang Theory at one. He did an episode on Big Bang Theory.
he was on Friends for like 2 or 3
He was yeah.
episodes.
This short story arc on Friends.
Uh, I'm like looking here. He did a movie with Melissa McCarthy. I remember too, and it was actually pretty funny. His role in there was pretty good. Um, oh my god, I mean, he had a lot of good roles.
Oh yeah,
Um, the Sixth Day with Schwarzenegger. He was in Next Friday, Deep Blue Sea. Um, he did an episode of ER too. Anywho, but like I said, if you don't know who Michael Rappaport is, go check him out and like watch his. He can get very political, and he's very outspoken, but in a good way. And like I just love watching this dude. I love hearing his opinions about stuff. But he announced that he's going to be running for New York City's mayor in 2029. And I thought that was pretty noteworthy to mention as well.
Yeah,
I couldn't think
he
of a
can't
better person
he
to.
he can't stand Mondami.
No, not
So
at all. But yeah, so that's all I really had to bring to the table today.
hey, you brought a big feast though. I mean, like you did lay it out. I'll give you that much.
Oh shit. Um.
Yeah.
So what you got for me?
Not really much. Like we were talking before about I guess you can call like what you said earlier, guilty pleasures.
Mm-hmm.
Like bands and songs that are outside of your wheelhouse. Well, if people would see you and they would and they knew who you are, they'd be like, "Wait, you like that?" You know. So I kind of figured we'd do a little bit of a touch on that a little bit.
Yeah, we haven't really talked. When we talk about music here and there, but we haven't really dove into it too much lately. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely down to mention some of this, and I don't think that a lot of this is going to come as a surprise, and I think it's just because like I've talked a lot about my weirdness, if you will, on here, which some of you may think is weird. I don't, but yeah, I don't see. Um, I think that if anybody looks at me like, oh, I could totally see that, but I think I could come up with a couple that I don't. I think that it may shock people a little bit. But yeah, let you go ahead and you can start it off. I actually like I'm gonna lie, like I deleted my list that I had on my phone. I don't know why, but all I really
Okay,
got to do is just open my Spotify because it is literally like a bipolar's wet dream.
nice. Okay, so first I'm gonna have to give a little bit of a caveat on myself, but most of you can pick up. Okay, um, if you know me, if anything like that, you know that like most of the music I listen to sounds like a recorded nightmare. Like I love death metal, black metal, certain black metal, grindcore, very much heavily rooted in the punk, but not like your Green Day punk. I'm talking like more like your Larm, Osrotten, Crass, Discharge, Conflict. You know, like your anarcho street punk. That's my wheelhouse. And then hardcore, um, metalcore stuff like that. So like Gorilla Biscuits, Youth of Today, Sick of It All, Morning Again, Bane. You know, Integrity, Earth Crisis, Snapcase, like really aggressive music. Um, but I also have a lot of other particulars that I like.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna give you like my. I'm just gonna do this real quick, and you can after I'm done, then you can chime in with your things. So like bands that every time they come on and I talk about them, people are like, "Wait a minute, you like them?" These are like the no particular orders, but number 5 would be the Dead South. And if you don't know what the Dead South is a bluegrass band from Canada, and they are freaking phenomenal. Everything they put out is top shelf. I am talking every record, every song, like everything that they do is freaking gold. They are amazing songwriters, amazing musicians. Um, and if you like bluegrass music,
Mhm.
check them out. I mean, they're mind blowing. They do everything from funny songs to heartwarming songs to like songs that tell stories. I mean, they are just top shelf. I can't say enough good things about them. Number 4 is a band called Sunny Day Real Estate. And it's just funny because like I I am totally obsessed with that band. That's probably my second favorite band of all time, right behind the Misfits. and and in fact, I probably listen to SDR more than I listen to the Misfits. And in fact, the singer's name is Jeremy, and my son's name is Jeremy, and that's not a bloody coincidence.
Nice.
Yes, that's how much I love that band, and it's just funny because like people are like, because they are a rock emo band, and people are like, wait a minute, you like them? No, I don't like them. I love them. Number three for my um bands that people like are like shocked out is Duran Duran. Yes, the 80s Duran Duran. Oh my God, I love that band. So good, the band. And again, talking about Jeremy, that was his first concert. He didn't know he was there because my ex-wife, when we went to see them, was like 8 months pregnant.
Right.
Um, and number two on the list. This is this is the band that got me thinking of doing this for the show, and it's a '90s alternative band that not many people know, but the people that do know love them, and it's called Ned's Atomic Dust Bin.
I I
and
listened to it whenever you sent it to me.
and Gray Cells Green is the song that like really got me. The song back in the '90s had a little bit of some airplay, especially when it was on MTV. Had a song, so it did a lot of like 120 minutes type of stuff, and had a little bit of some rotation going on, kind of like when Jesus Jones and EMF were kind of big. But in my opinion, Ned's Atomic Dustbin was better than Jesus Jones, and they were much better than EMF. But those two bands kind of got a little bit more traction. And then, last but not least, is probably another one of the top five favorite bands of all time for me, and that is Tears for Fears, the '80s band. Oh my God, their music just gets to me. It's just like for some reason it just like speaks to my soul. Songs from the Big Chair, that record is just that record is amazing. It's so good. The songwriting, the music, the editing for it, the composure, everything about it is just fantastic. I love it. And then, all right, I'm going to do a little bit of a caveat here, okay?
A caveat.
Um,
Okay.
yes, like I'm going to do I'm going to do four songs, okay? Um, that I love. And I'm going to do them in descending order, okay?
Okay.
Um, Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso. That song comes on, it just makes me happy. I don't know why. I just dig it. Post Malone, Rockstar. There's just something about that song. Um, I think it's just the cadence of it.
hmm
I dig it. I just really enjoy the way it's done. I like that song. Number two,
It's a great song.
Taylor Swift, Fall of Ophelia. That in my opinion, that may be her best song that she's ever written.
Okay. I'm
I
no judge
I
free zone. Uh,
I, I said it. I said it. I'll die on that hill. And then my number one pop song as of right now. Now, mind you, these are like songs that are like in like today's zeitgeist. You know what I mean? Like today's. Um, and that would be like, I hate to say it, but Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan. That song comes on when it would come on at work, people would laugh because like I know the lyrics, I would sing and I would dance, and then people would just laugh. They'd be like, "Oh my God." They'd just be like, "That's just insane."
See, I don't
And
think there's
then
anything wrong with
I
this
got
list, though.
I got one band, I guess a couple of bands that people should just check out. Not just the ones that are on my list that I said, but these are just bands that I'm going to throw um uh, three or four. I'm going to throw three bands and one particular person out there that um I think you should check out for their musicianship, their writing. Um, they're just phenomenal musicians, and not too many people know about them. And these are in no particular order. Okay, the one person I think you should check out is a woman by the name of Phoebe Bridgers. Um, Phoebe Bridgard, and she an excellent songwriter, very good musician, um, great at her composer and song structure, very good. Okay, and then number two goes along with her. It's a band that she's in. They're called Boy Genius, and it's a female band, but they're called Boy Genius.
Okay.
Very good. Everybody in the band is just sick good musicians. And number three, we will, is a band called Mineral. Mineral no longer exists, but holy crap, man, their stuff is just it's mind blowing. It's that good. Just a band. If you just want to listen to some phenomenal, relaxing music, great lyrics, great strong song structure, Mineral, and then my probably one of my newfound favorite bands. I like a band that like I've recently discovered within the last 2-ish years. Um, and have just been like, excuse me, um, blown away by them.
Hmm.
Now they've been around for a while, and I've always heard of them, but I never paid attention to them until I got to see them in concert. They opened for Sunny Day Real Estate, and like I said, like I always heard the band, I've never heard the band. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I knew who they were, I knew everything like that, but I just never paid much attention to them. And it's a band called the Appleseed Cast. Holy shit, are they good? And I am so glad I got to see them. And like just watching them blew my mind. And then going back and then listening to their recordings,
Mm.
it was like one of those like, where the hell have you been my whole life moments? And like I was mad at myself, like really angry with myself because I didn't listen to them sooner.
Yeah. Um,
So
you really went so much in the depth on all this that, like, I don't even think I can keep up with what you came up with. Um, but I will try to do my best. And again, no particular order. Um, so again, and I've mentioned this once before. Um, I think a lot of people they look at me, and again, I always joke and say like I'm the Walmart dad of horror. Like a person looks at me, they wouldn't know that I liked horror movies or anything in general. You know, like that kind of stuff. Like I look like just somebody just drinking a cup of coffee and just listening to Barry Manilow or something. Uh, but honestly, like some of the groups that I do like, I think that would shock. One of the ones that I think would shock a lot of people is the K-pop group BTS.
okay,
Um, they're very catchy, and I've mentioned this on the show a couple episodes ago that like I may not understand what they're saying, but I can feel what they're saying, and that
that makes
really
sense.
goes a long way. Uh, Absolutely amazing. From just the lyrics, the sound, their melodies, and like I can throw it on. And they have a song with Steve Aoki. It's a collab called Mic Drop. Oh my god! Like you put that song on, you just want to start like you can build a whole house. It's pretty intense, but yeah, it's good album. Well, good group, good song. Another group that I think a lot of people really would be surprised at, and our friend Paul from Brownsville Screams, he has this band in common with me, which a lot of people when they hear him, it's like you really listen to that kind of stuff and you enjoy it. Is Wednesday 13.
Okay.
Wednesday 13 is this glam goth metal core artist that like has a lot of songs that are very, they can be vile at times. Um, and he has a song called Bad Things, probably one of my favorite songs from him. And they really talk about like doing bad things to a person and then bringing them back to life and doing it again. And it's just it's all in fun. It's not like I listen to it to get all raged up or anything like that, but I really enjoy it. I really do. Um, Again, just going through probably one of my most. This is something that I was listening to on the plane, and again, this is something that I think a lot of people would be shocked about. It's a soundtrack, and it
Okay.
is a soundtrack that I will listen to from front to back. And even though I have something wrong with my mind, where my memory that I can't like remember lyrics, the lyrics I do remember, I will sing to the top of my lungs with it. And that's the Hamilton soundtrack. I've
Wow.
watched the musical, I listened to the album, and it is absolutely phenomenal.
You know what
Um,
we should do? You know what we should do?
what's that?
One show we should actually do a show of our favorite soundtracks.
I am not opposed to that at all.
I think that'd be
Um,
kind of cool. Like this, you know, because I can think of some really good soundtrack movies, some really, really slamming ones. Like, um, oh crap, Repo Man has a great one. Um,
The Devil's Carnival is a fantastic soundtrack. The Lost
there you go.
Boys.
Lost Boys. Oh yeah. Um, oh man, what else?
The Crow. The Crow is another one that like is an amazing album.
Batman had a great one.
Oh
The
yeah,
first Batman. Um, who else? Like,
I
there's,
still
I mean,
listen.
like,
Oh,
there's just such there's some like really really good ones out there, and I think we should do that. I think that's going to be one of our show topics. It's going to be a our top 10, top 5, top 10, whatever, um favorite movie soundtracks.
I like it. We definitely should do that. As I love that. But you know, and it's funny because like I will even go as far as saying, since you had brought it up, um, I see I kind of lost where I was going with that. Shit, shit. As we were talking about soundtracks, but it evaded me.
It'll come back.
It'll come back. Um, but um, another artist, I think a lot of people would be really surprised that I like to listen to. And again, it's not very rarely will I listen to country music, but I like Brantley Gilbert.
Okay.
I really like his like he's got like a country rock sound to him. His growl, the gruff that in his voice, and he has some pretty good lyrics. Um, Not all of them are jacked up trucks and missing my girl and stuff like that. Like he has some good heavy hitting songs.
Good. I mean, we are a judgment free zone. I mean, like, we are the Planet Fitness of what we like here.
Right?
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
so
Um, and yeah, I will have to say, like, I will go with like a Post Malone. Like, I'm not a huge Post Malone fan, but songs like Psycho and Rockstar, yes, they are 100% amazing.
yeah, I mean,
Um,
like, I'm not a Post Malone fan either, but, like, to be honest with you, he seems like a really cool dude.
Yeah, I've at first when he first came out, like the first place I ever saw him with was on Ridiculousness,
Okay.
and
Like he go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then like looking at him on there, like I'm just like, I don't think I'd want to listen to this guy. But then of course, I heard like White Iverson and Congratulations, stuff like that, and yeah, really enjoyed.
Like he seems like someone who's like genuinely nice as well. You know, like someone who's like just like if we were out somewhere and he was there, you know, he just seems like he'd just be like a cool dude.
Yeah,
Everything I've read about him, everything I've seen about him, yeah, he seems like really supportive and like all that sort of stuff. Again, I don't really know him that well. I really don't know much about him. I'm just going on like what I've heard about him. So I mean, and like he did come out of like the underground like punk movement for a while there. Like he was in some like metalcore bands and stuff like that. So I guess that's kind of cool.
yeah, yeah. And I think another one. I'll end it with my last one here. I think a lot of people would be surprised that I will see your Chapel Roan
Okay.
and I will raise you Miley Cyrus.
Okay.
Um, I think that she can pull off any genre. She's proven that she can pull off any genre. And she's went from country to rap to pop. And she's done a little bit of rock in some of her music. And she can pull it off. And when she went through her whole quote unquote crazy phase, I said, she'll be back. She'll be back. And she did. She came back. And now, of course, she got more popular when she was going through a crazy phase, but still, the old Miley is back. And yeah, I can listen to like her Bangers album. I can listen
hmm
to it over and over again.
Like you said earlier, though. I mean, like the whole thing with her, with Miley Cyrus, like the crazy phase. Did she go through a crazy phase, or did she just go through like a phase of just the whole thing of like I need to restructure myself because everyone's just going to look at me as a Disney princess type of thing?
Right.
I think they all do that because they all have to do that big separation. That's like their version of breaking the chain.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. And I do feel like that was one of the main reasons why she went that direction.
Like they have to prove not only to themselves but to the world that um that they're not this cookie cutter mouse house type of person. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Exactly.
And they have to break that mold of just being a teeny bopper. And if they don't, then they are going to be typecast as well, teeny bopper. So they have to show their ability to get edgy, be a little bit more sexual, be a little bit more, you know what I mean, that sort of stuff.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
my hot take on that matter.
I agree. I like it. Well, everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think we covered a lot, and
Yeah, man, we ran the gamut on this one, didn't we?
yeah, this was a pretty long episode,
Yeah.
an hour and nine.
Enjoy, guys.
And Mike, where can everybody find you at? See if you can get it right this time.
Uh, okay, you'll find me on the Instagram at Mike underscore. Well, I was at Punk Rock Mike. You can find me at Nomad underscore comics underscore collectibles. You can
Got it.
find me at Nomad Comics on in collectibles on TikTok, and you will find me in person this month on the 24th up in Butler, PA. Next month you will find me out in by what's it called, Penn State at the Happy Valley Con. I will be there on the 28th and on March 1st, because it's a 2-day Saturday and Sunday show. And then on March 22nd, I will be back in Pittsburgh at the Pittsburgh comic book show. And then lastly, in April, so far I'm set up for, is the Pittsburgh Record Show. So there you have it. That's where you'll find me in all my glory with all my merch.
Sounds great. And you can find me at Richie Wayne 76 and Lights Camera Pop Pod and Lights Camera Pop on Facebook, Instagram. And you can email us Lights Camera Pop Pod at outlook.com. And on that happy note, thanks for getting your geek on with us. Have a great
Weird Al for president, and it was great talking with you.
Weird Al for president. I like it.
That's my new one.
Things would get done.
Yes. Things will be happier. He could not only could he unify the left and the right, but he could unify the world. Who gets mad at Weird Al?
I know, right?
Come on.
Make it happen,
we need
guys.
him.
Make it happen.
We need him. All right, guys. On that note, enjoy.
Have a good week, guys.